Hi, my name's Yiling Zhao. I'm an Enrollment and Outreach Representative at On Lok PACE. PACE stands for Program of All-Inclusive Care for the Elderly. PACE is a full-service healthcare program, which means we provide all the help seniors need to continue living at home. Our participants receive medical care, dental, vision, hearing services, home care, transportation, meals, and day center activities. All these benefits are included as part of our program. In my role, I help seniors and their families understand the benefits of On Lok PACE, the qualifications, and the enrollment process. My favorite part of working at On Lok is seeing how much better seniors' lives are after they join. They love the interactions with staff and seniors. I really believe that they end up living healthier and more enriching lives. What's special about On Lok PACE is that we really focus on the individual. Each participant receives a personalized care plan and a lot of personal attention. There is a full care team focused on their overall health.
Thank you for watching this. And okay, so welcome on behalf of On Lok team. I would like to give you guys a really, really big warm welcome for everybody show up here, and especially from those are overseas. Thank you very much for joining today. And just want to give you a little information about On Lok. On Lok is a nonprofit organization. Yes, we've served the senior population in San Francisco for more than 50 years. Our PACE program provides medical care support services for our senior so that they can age at home. And our 30th Street On Lok Senior Center is the largest senior center in San Francisco that we offer meals, virtual exercise classes, case management services. And I would like to let you know today our menu is coconut corn pudding, fish fillet with cream corn sauce, and corn stir fry. And with that, I would like to turn it over to Chef Yan. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the On Lok Embrace, where we embrace senior, the senior life, okay? And here is my beloved kitchen. Look at that. I have everything here, all the seasoning. Now, the most important thing is today I want to introduce you is produce, farm to table. Many of these are from my garden. My garden. This is from Stephanie's garden, and the corn. Everything is nice and sweet. So that's the reason why corn is in season. Everybody loves corn. You can use corn to do a lot of things. So of course, one of the things that you always need is in Chinese cooking is cornstarch, right? You got to use this to marinate the meat. You use this to do a lot of things, cornstarch. But of course, fresh corn is always the best. But they also have the cream of corn in the can. The first thing I want to do is something that everybody can do it and enjoy it. It is good for people of all ages, the pudding. But I use corn, coconut milk pudding, very, very unique. But before I start, I want to share with you good news, okay? Many of the top culinarian, top chefs like Julia Child, Jacques Pepin, Marion Kettingham, and all these wonderful chefs have received the James Beard Lifetime Achievement Award. I just received this a couple of weeks ago. Look at that. James Beard Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow, this is great honor. Congratulations.
Lifetime
wow.
Achievement Award. Okay.
Wow.
So we share with all our chefs and all the people, all the home cooks that enjoy cooking at home. That's the reason why I want to share. And it's very exciting. We went to Chicago. There were 1,500 people in this wonderful city hall, plaza theater. It's one of the 5 most beautiful theater in the country. We celebrate all the achievement from all the chefs, the cookbook authors, and I was so fortunate. On the same page, with the same honor of this with Julia Child and Jacques Pepin, and a lot of wonderful things. So I shared this good news with all my good friends.
Congratulations.
Not only from the thank you so much. Not only from this area, but from all over the country, all over the world. There are actually people celebrating with me in Guangzhou, in Hong Kong, in Malaysia, in Vietnam, and Toronto, and Vancouver, everywhere. So I'm so honored to share my love and passion of good food and good cooking with all of you. This particular dish is really, really good. It's good for children, and you can encourage your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren to do this. Now, let me show you the basic ingredient. Very simple. You need to get a can of these coconut milk, not coconut cream, coconut milk. How can you tell? Coconut milk is lighter. See this? Coconut cream is very thick. This is coconut milk. Very, very rich, okay? Coconut milk. And then, of course, non-flavored gelatin. I open this and I put one package with about that much water, okay? About half a cup of water, okay? And then we mix them all up. Mix it all up. Everybody can do this at home. It's beautiful, okay? And let it, okay, because we're gonna have to bring this to a boil. And then, of course, we have corn. I have two different kinds of corn. I have the white corn and the yellow corn mixture, because they slightly, the white corn is normally, in general, sweeter, so we use that. Sugar. We're gonna put this milk, okay? Put the milk, okay? And put this corn right over here. Put the milk, 1 can of milk, okay? Right here. But we will do more because I have more people. So we put a whole can of milk and bring it to a boil, okay? Whole can of coconut milk right here, okay? And then I'm gonna put sugar, about a quarter of a cup of sugar. It depends on how sweet you want it to be. You can adjust the sweetness. Sugar. We'll bring this to a boil, okay? Sugar, we'll bring it to a boil. And then I'm gonna put the corn also in here, but you don't want to overcook them, so we'll put it in later, okay? And this is all gelatin, right? Look at that, it's already kind of the soft, see? This is on flavored gelatin. So when this is done, we will make sure we stir this a little bit, okay? Look at that, okay? Just like milk, you don't want to overheat them, otherwise they scorch, okay? Okay, this is, look at that, okay? Very good. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm just de-soft. Basically, I want to de-soft the sugar, okay? Let me taste and make sure it's not too sweet, or I don't want it to be too sweet. Just perfect, okay? Particularly we senior, you cut down on oil, cut down on salt, and cut down on sugar. Healthy eating, healthy cooking. I'm so glad that On Lok actually have a program. They actually deliver not only food, sometimes even ingredient and medicine and all kind of stuff to seniors that they are not able to get out of the house. I actually was involved in some of the delivery. I followed the truck, I hop on the truck, delivering truck. I deliver, and I deliver a lot of them, my fans, the Yan King Cook fans. Okay, look at that, beautiful. Now it's soft. I don't want to overcook them, okay? Now it's the soft. And then I put the corn, okay? I put the corn, oh, beautiful. I put the corn here. And then I basically want to put the gelatin, okay? The gelatin, we put a tiny bit more water. Give me a tiny bit of water. And then, see, this is the gelatin. I want to make sure that it is not too much, so this way easier for me. And then I shut it off. I don't want to overcook it, okay? Okay, put a tiny bit more extra water here. Tiny bit extra water here. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be so beautiful. Okay, now smooth, nice. And then I put it all here, okay? Non-flavored gelatin. And then stir. And just slowly pour it in the sauce and make sure the gelatin is well mixed and slightly cooked, okay? But don't overcook them, okay? Once this is done, we'll put it into a small container, a small bowl like this, okay? A small bowl like this, okay? And then I will use a ladle and scoop it out here. Now this is already have corn, okay? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Wow, beautiful. You don't want to overcook them, okay? This is wonderful. That's it. Make sure you allow it to cool for approximately an hour or 2 hours in the fridge, okay? And don't beat up too much. I don't want to have the foam, okay? So that's it. This is it. Perfect. It's all melted, and the gelatin is dissolved in nice hot water, but not boiling. You see, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. And then we will put this right over here with the corn. Look at that. We have the corn. Put it right here. Ah, with the corn. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. Okay. And then we'll do a couple of these. And then after that, we will put in the fridge. Okay. This is very, very easy to do. And it is something a lot of Chinese restaurants actually have this. Very popular, but they do not put corn. You know why I want to put some corns there? The reason why I put corns there is because it gives the texture, not just the gelatin, but the texture. But I also want to make it more interesting. I also want to put a tiny bit of goji berry inside. Goji berry inside. Look at that. This is the goji berry. Goji berry you can buy in health food store, in all kind of store. I put it in. Why? Because I want to add some nutrient. Because this is actually goji berry. Actually, is good. Is good. In Chinese, they use it as a medicine. Very important. Okay. So we will put this in the fridge. Okay. And we put this in the fridge. And then I open the fridge and then I bring this out. This is already done. Look at that. You can actually put a spoon right here. Look at that. This is already, we got corn, we got everything. Now, how do you garnish this? Let me show you how to garnish this, okay? I'm gonna put, I actually make several of them. I'm gonna show you how to garnish this. Here, you have this, okay? And this is the garnish we use. And then I have a strawberry here, okay? I have a strawberry here, and I slice 1, 2, 3. Everybody can do it at home. They use a small paring knife to do it. And then you crush it like this, okay? You go push it like this. And then in my garden, I have this lemon mint. Look at that. And then I push this and I put it right here, just like a flower, okay? Look at that. I just show you how I do this. Look at how beautiful. It's like a flower, okay? And then to garnish this, I put a tiny bit more extra goji berry around, because it also gives out color contrast, not just nutrients. And then I put a tiny bit of sesame seed, give extra texture. Now also, I would also give a tiny bit of crushed pistachio nut. You know why? Because I want to, when you bite into it, I want that texture contrast, okay? And then I will have some blueberry. Look at that. I have some blueberry. And then raspberry, okay? This is so beautiful. And by all means, do whatever you think is appropriate. And then 1 little extra piece of lemon mint. That's how you can present this. Look how beautiful. You see this? And actually, this is one way of doing it. I do it right in front of you, okay? And then another way of doing it is, and you put it on an even more beautiful plate if you're entertaining friends. And you can do it like this, okay? I want to show you. Look at that. This is the flower. And more fruit. This way you can eat, because it's summer, okay? Look at that. I have more fruits on the side. This way, you can enjoy that in no time. Look at that, so beautiful. Look at this. this is how you do it. You eat not only the pudding, but also eat summer fruit. And I want to introduce you. Look at that. You got cherry. You got all the wonderful things. This is lychee. Okay. This is lychee from China, but also you can find them in Florida. The seed, the one from China, the seed is very, very small. Look at that. Look at small. So you can actually do it like this and serve it. And then you have put, basically, this is a wonderful corn coconut pudding with seasonal summer fruit. Look at how I do it. I can do it either like this or I can do it like this. Look at how beautiful. Okay. Now, here are the corns that I want to show you how to do this. Beautiful. Very, very easy to do. Everybody know how to cut the corn later. Okay. But I will show you how to do it anyway. In the meantime, I think you may have some question about coconut milk or coconut cream or this kind of seasonal fruit. Stephanie, I'm quite sure people from around the world, from Canada, from East Coast, from Hawaii, might have some questions.
Yeah.
Let's ask the question.
So the one very good idea is to put some rose petal on the pudding. It must look so good. Yeah, and
you see, all of these are from my garden. And some of these are edible flower. These are so beautiful. The petal, look at this. It's all from my garden. So we can do all kinds of things. Just use the imagination. Cooking is about common sense and imagination. And I hope all of you encourage all your neighbors, all your friends to sign up and log in next time so we can share. You can also ask questions. If I don't know how to do it, I'll ask my good friend from Hong Kong, Lorraine. Lorraine is the expert. She is a true master. And we are part of the Yanking Cook team, so she can always answer the question. I can answer the question. If I cannot answer the question, Lorraine will always be able to answer the question because right now, Lorraine is locking in from Hong Kong, okay?
Yes.
Locking in from Hong Kong right now. So next time, maybe we can do an On Lok senior only culinary and cultural tour of Hong Kong. So we take you to Hong Kong, visit the fish market, the wet market, and all kind of market, and then have a wonderful 20-course dinner. Okay.
Yeah. So
anybody else have any question?
I also like to shout out to all these staff on the background, like Lorraine, like Beatrice, like Helen. That we actually have a great team, and Stephanie, who is holding the camera, all that.
The camera right here. See it?
Yeah.
We're moving in. See that? See that?
Yeah.
See that?
That's how he does his magic also. So we have actually a big team to do it.
Yeah. It looks like it's only one person, but we actually have a few people in order to do it well, because we want everybody to learn something. Everybody can go home and do it at home. That's the reason why. I think somebody should have a question. Ask me the question.
So they want to know, like, do you add like other type of tropical fruit like mangoes or pineapple? Would that go along with this dish?
Oh, of course, because the mango, the coconut pudding is pretty mild. It's very aromatic, so it goes well with any fruit. It's just that because I want to make use of most of the fruit that are grown in California. This is all seasonal fruit from California. Now we're talking about, people always talking about farm to table. So we got to be farm to table. That's the reason why I pick up all these things. These are actually from our friends, our neighbors and our friends, and also this is from Stephanie Jen's tree. This is a donut, very, very, even though it's small, but it's very, very sweet. This is a donut peach, very, very good. So that's why. The plum is from my backyard, and then this one is from my son's apartment, the condos, backyard. Look how this is plum, very, very good. 梅 So 呢個呢就係呢粟米椰汁糕。 Look at that. I call it the coconut corn pudding. Okay. Now, for those people ask the question, I'd like to remind you, we are going to give you a special gift. Stephanie, can I give this person a special gift? Whoever asks a question.
Yes, we have our first winner is Yvonne. Yeah, congratulations.
Look at that.
Yay.
I congratulate you. You just get my knife. This is the knife that I use. Okay. Just ship in. Waited for 2 months to get this knife. Okay. And this is Martin Yan's signature knife. It's sharp and easy to use. And I will also send Yvonne my finger guard to protect the finger, okay? The finger guard, we'll put it right here. I show you how easy to use this. All you have to do is open this up and you put your finger right here. So when you cut, you protect your finger. Look at that. See that? So cute. Okay. So we'll send it to Yvonne. So make sure everybody asks questions. You can never know. We might even give you my house key. Anyway, the thing is, I want to encourage people to really enjoy cooking at home. You know, it's an aging population. There are more and more seniors. Okay, even though you may not be a senior yourself, but sooner or later you're gonna have to take care of the senior because your parent, your grandparent will get older, like me. You know, I'm old. I'm truly a senior. I'm older than everybody working in this particular project today. I'm about twice as old as I'm 3 times as old as Stephanie, and about twice as old as Helen. It's amazing. But anyway, the next one I'm going to show you is wonderful dish that everybody should learn at home. It's very, very easy to do. I start with fish. Everybody loves fish. Now this is tilapia, no bone. You buy the tilapia fillet, not like this, okay? A lot of these are farm, so it's very clean, very wonderful. And I'm going to do a fish fillet with creamy corn sauce, okay? So basically, I call it 粟米香脆魚柳. That means in Chinese, 粟米香脆柳. So I trim this about this size. So each person, 1 serving, 2 serving. This is 2 serving, okay? Then I have some egg wash here. I have some egg wash. I'm going to beat it up. 1 little egg wash here. Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to coat this. First, I lightly coat this with flour. We have some flour. We're going to have some flour and coat it.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
some people would like to ask you where you get your fish from.
You get any supermarket. You can find tilapia, any market you can get it. Okay, so don't worry. Any supermarket will get it, and not only that, not only supermarket. You go to Asian market, you've got all kind of fish. But you go to a regular supermarket in the fish department. Anywhere you live in North America, around the world, you can find fish.
Well,
you may not have the tilapia, but you can use any white fish. You can use a snapper, you can use a grouper, you can use a catfish, you can use a fillet of sole. You can all use all kinds of things. First, step number 1, okay? I coat it with a tiny bit of flour first, okay? Flour, just like you do cutlet, okay? Everybody can do this at home. As I mentioned, please encourage and invite your friend to come and join us every month, the first Thursday of the month, okay? After you coat this, we will put this right over here. We'll put this right over here. So fish fillet, use any fish fillet. Catfish, fillet of sole, sand dab, tilapia, red snapper, catfish, anything, okay?
So mostly white fish, like how about salmon?
Yeah, you can use white fish. I think white fish is not as strong as a salmon. So this one, you can use salmon if you want, but I think this is better, okay? So after this, I let it soak for a little while, okay? Coat it, okay? And I also use a tiny bit of pepper and salt, okay? Tiny bit of pepper and salt too. I will put a tiny bit of salt and pepper, okay? Very good. I use sea salt. And then here, now this is the trick, okay? Here I have flour, I have a tiny bit of cornstarch, 1 portion of flour to half a portion of cornstarch, and toasted sesame seed, black and white, and then panko. This is the panko, the Japanese breadcrumb panko, okay? I put it, I mix them all together, like, look at that. I mix them all together. This way, it gives color contrast, texture contrast. The regular breadcrumb is not as good texture. You go to Japanese restaurant to have pork cutlet, tonkatsu, they use panko, okay? A lot of chefs love to use panko. panko, I want to show everybody, if we have a package of panko, we can show the panko. The panko, look at a close-up of the panko. This is the breadcrumb. They are different size. They are small, they're also big. So this why it gives you the texture contrast. That's why panko is so good, okay? Now, once this is done, I will coat this. I will coat this over here. I would take this one, I coat it right here, okay? I coat this right here. And then in the meantime, I'm gonna pan fry it, okay? I'm gonna pan fry it and show you how to do it. Okay, you see how I do it? You see? Everybody, you know what? This can be done ahead of time. This can be done ahead of time. Look at that. One, look at how beautiful it's cold, okay? And then I will shake this over here and I will do the other one, okay? This is how you do it. You use flour to dry coat it first, okay? And then you use this panko sesame seed. Look at that. You can even use crushed nuts, mix it with it. Okay? Look how beautiful. So now this is ready. Now this is panko. Let me show you the panko. It's called panko, okay? It's bread crumb. This is, they do tempura with this. Look at that, look at this, look at the size. They normally have different shape, different size. That's why it gives that create a texture. That's the reason why this is the panko. Available in most supermarket, okay? Most supermarket. I would not say 100%. I would say at least 60 to 70% of the supermarket carry. And go to the Japanese aisle or the Asian aisle, you can see this. Now, here, I'm gonna use oil. I use the camellia tea seed oil to do this because it's within high temperature. The smoking point is 485 degrees. Don't use olive oil to deep fry, okay? This is not deep fry. I use it actually shallow fry, just tiny bit more oil, but not deep frying, okay? And I heat this up, and then I pan fry this. So try not to deep fry food at home, particularly we seniors, okay? We are senior, we don't want to deep fry this. And then the next thing is, I'm gonna get a plate, and then let it shake a little bit. Let it shake a little bit, okay? Let it sit for a little bit, and then shake off the extra coating. Now, look at that. And then we're gonna pan fry this, okay? Very, very good. In the meantime, we heat up this, and we will put this right here, pan fry. Look at that. I don't want to overcook them. Look at that. I want to use medium-high heat. So nice and golden brown, okay? And then we get a plate with some paper towel to soak up the oil and get a tongue or chopstick, okay? I use a medium-high heat to do it. Now, look how beautiful, nice and golden brown. Can you see that? So beautiful. Look at that. Nice. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. And then I let it cook for a little while. And then always get ready a plate with a dry towel. Okay. And then the other thing that I have is garnish. Okay. Here, I want to show you the garnish. Okay. This is the garnish that I have. This is seaweed that you can buy in Asian store, but I just use it for garnish. I put the seaweed right here. This is edible seaweed. You go to Japanese restaurant, Korean restaurant, you see this seaweed, edible seaweed already marinated with a tiny bit of sesame seed oil and soy sauce and salt and vinegar. In the meantime, look at that. Look how beautiful, nice and golden brown. Can you see that? Whoa, look at that. Nice and golden brown. I also cook the side a little bit. I cook the side a little bit to make sure it's nice and done, okay? Look at that. Now, I'm gonna let it continue to cook a little bit, let it simmer, nice and golden brown. And then when it's done, I'll take it out and put it over here. And then we'll serve this. This is how I would do it, okay? And then in the meantime, I wanna show you. I have chopped red pepper and then green onion to garnish. And I also have topico for garnish. This is for garnish, okay? This is for cooking, the sauce, okay? And then, whoa, I can tell this is nice and done. Look how beautiful, amazing. nice and golden brown. Look at that. Look at that, tilapia. Wow, this is truly sensational. Look at that. After this is done, you can actually let it sit for a while, but keep it warm. You can keep it warm, okay? And then we cut up some green onion, okay? Green onion for garnishing. 1, 2, you see? I just cut like this. Look at it. Make sure you look at what you're doing. If you're not used to this knife, you can use your finger cut. And then this is beautiful. I cut this up. This is for color contrast. When you cook any or present any dish, it's always nice to have color contrast. Look at that. You see this? Look at how beautiful, nice and done. This will give my sauce a lot of wonderful color, okay? This is green onion, and this is chopped, okay? These are now the next thing is I want to make a sauce. I want to make a sauce. Here, I get one of these. I have everything here, okay? I am going to use this to make the cream of corn, okay? The first thing is very little oil, just half a teaspoon or less, okay? And then a tiny bit of green onion. I want to get the flavor, okay? Green onion, okay? And then I'm going to cook the cream of corn. You can get the cream of corn from a can, or you can use fresh corn. Doesn't matter, okay? I'm going to put the cream of corn right here. Okay, beautiful. Then I will also use the fresh corn. Look at that, fresh corn. Any other question, everybody? Anybody from around the world?
Yes, they want to know if you can bake it instead of pan fry.
Definitely. You can bake it. You can grill the fish. You don't have to pan fry it, okay? Basically, when I pan fry with the right temperature, it doesn't soak up the oil. You see that? Doesn't matter much oil. See that? Can you see that? Because I let it drain before I put it in. Doesn't much oil. The key is do not put too much oil. You can bake them, and I add a tiny bit of this for color contrast, okay? Color contrast.
And how much panko have you used here?
I use about 1 portion to 1 portion, half a portion. 1 portion of flour and a tiny bit of cornstarch with about half a portion or 1/3 of a portion of panko. So that's the reason why you know that it's very crispy. You can feel it, very crispy. The panko is amazing, okay? And then the next thing is I'm going to slightly thicken this wonderful sauce, which is so colorful. Okay, look at that. It is so colorful. So the reason why I do the corn, using corn as a main ingredient in this episode, and this particular one is because I want to make sure this use the freshest produce, okay, of the season. I slightly thicken this up a little bit, not too much, just slightly thicken this up. Look at that, just slightly thicken this up. This is the cream of corn soup. Now this is a trick, okay? Here is an egg. I beat it up and I put the egg wash right here, and I turn it off, and I am making a sauce. Look at how beautiful this sauce is. This is a egg flour drop. Look at the egg flour. Can you see the egg flour? See that?
Yeah. Totally.
This is beautiful. The whole idea, when you put it in, you turn it off or turn it really, really low. So this way, it's not going to be overcooked, okay? And this is so beautiful. I put it in slowly like this, and I stir, and I stir, and I stir. This is the cream of corn. Look at that, beautiful. Look at it. Can you see that?
Yes, yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Any question? The key is to shut it off, and you don't want to overcook. You don't want to overcook the protein of the egg, okay? And then when this is done, let me show you how to do this, okay? Let me show you.
Also, Rosa is asking, tilapia is kind of mild. So is that a way
pretty mild,
to make?
Mild. That's why this is perfect, okay?
Oh,
That's why this is perfect. I'm going to use a tong. And then let me show you how I do it, okay? I have this piece. I put it right here, okay? And I put this piece right here, okay? Vertical. And I sprinkle a tiny of.
Is this recipe good with like white meat also, like chicken, maybe?
Oh, yeah. You can do chicken. You can do chicken. You can do a shrimp. You can do scallop. You can do all kind of stuff. This is really nice. I'm not kidding. This is something everybody can do at home. And then it's also very healthy. Now, look at this. This is how we'll do it. And then I will put this right over here. Look at that beautiful sauce. Isn't it amazing? Huh? Isn't it amazing?
It's beautiful.
And it's very, very nice. And everybody can do it at home. Okay. Now, let me show you how wonderful this is. Paprika, put it right on top. Paprika. And then, you know what this is? This is to pickle. In a package you can buy. It's a fish egg. I put the fish egg right here. Can you see that? Isn't it beautiful? Look at that.
Yeah, it's so colorful.
Very colorful. And then, of course, you want to have some cilantro. You know what? This is my version of this wonderful 粟米香醋魚柳 fish fillet with creamy corn sauce. I hope you like it. Now, let's ask more questions so we can give one more giveaway.
Yes. So a regular can regular breadcrumb be used instead of panko?
Of course, that I already explained to you. The regular breadcrumb is okay too. The difference is this breadcrumb gives a much better texture, okay? Because most of the time when you buy the breadcrumb or you make the breadcrumb, you chop it up in your food processor. It's too fine. It doesn't have the texture contrast. What makes the texture contrast is this breadcrumb is some pieces slightly bigger, some people it's outside. So when you bite into it, you got the wonderful texture. You can actually tell how wonderful this is, okay? The texture, the panko texture is much better than the regular breadcrumb, okay? Now, since you're so wonderful, I'm going to offer, who did ask this question?
Well, we have a winner for the next person is Beth from Beth. Yeah. So Beth, if you are listening to us and our team Helen should be in touch with you already. Yay. Congratulations, Beth.
Congratulations. How you doing?
Yay.
You know what I'm going to give it to you? I'm going to give to you one of these. I'm quite sure you have knife at home, but most of the time the sharpening steel is no good. You cannot really sharpen your knife. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you one of these, Beth. This is the diamond sharpening steel that I have created for you, okay? And this one is in this box here. Can you see that? This is diamond sharpening steel. 工欲善其事，必先利其器. Okay, so it would help you not only to realign the edge of your knife, but also sharpen your knife and also give you one of these too. Okay.
Great.
Finger God for best for sharpening steel and this one. Okay, now the next one I want to show you is something I call, in Canton it's called 八宝醬. In northern China, very, very popular. The good thing about this is after you do this, you can serve with anything. And I'm going to serve these 八宝醬 with, you know what? With rice. Look at this. I've served this with rice. Okay, this is brown rice. Okay, you serve this with rice or spaghetti or noodle or anything. So this is what I'm doing. Okay, now let me introduce you to something that someone most likely have seen some of this before, and someone may not have seen this before. Let me go through the ingredient of this 八寶醬. Okay, let me show you what I mean by 八寶醬. It's called egg. 八寶 means egg treasure sauce. 八寶醬, and it's good to put over rice, noodle, spaghetti. So that means when you want to make this up ahead of time, you know what you can have? You can have something in the fridge. Whenever you need, whenever you want, you just take it out from the fridge and serve it, okay? Let me introduce the ingredient, okay? We have, of course, our principal actor, corn, yellow and white corn, fresh. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. Now, just in case you have never done it, very simple. You just use your knife. You just go from here. You just go down. Look at that. You just go down like this. That's how you do it. You get all your corn out of here and you put it right here, okay? You just slice it up. Use a paring knife or use a small knife. Don't have to use a big knife, okay? That's how you do it. And then we have, this is important. This is the dry bean curd sheet. Dry bean curd sheet. I cut it into a little dice like this, okay? And this is Pickle Daikon, okay? Pickle radish. You can also buy them. We'll show you the package, okay? We show the package. You can buy them anywhere in any Asian store. Now, this is good, just in case, okay? Choi po, can you see that? Choi po. And this is very popular. You can also make choi po dan. You can make omelet with the choi po, very popular in Taiwan and in many other places. In Chuzhou, they use a lot of choi po. That means fermented, salted pickle, fermented radish. Radish, basically it's from daikon, okay? And then for this pressed bean curd, I'm going to show you. This is 5-spice flavor pressed bean curd. Look at that. It is actually braised with soy sauce and 5-spice powder. Outside is amber color, but inside is white. Let me show you. Let me show you. I cut it, parallel cutting technique. Look at that. Parallel cutting technique. I open this up. Look at that. Inside looks like this. And then I will cut this up into little strips. Cut this up into little strips. So it's about, cooking is about not only love and passion, but basic skills and basic understanding and basic common sense. When you have all this common sense, when you have all of these around, I have all of these in my fridge, okay? I put this right over here, okay? And then I also have, if you like hot and spicy food, let me ask you a question. How many of you in the audience love hot and spicy food?
Me.
Oh, hell, besides you. I know you and Helen love spicy food. And I know Lorraine love hot and spicy food. That's the reason why she
We
had
have
curly
Yvonne,
hair, because her hair
we have
is
Yvonne, Christy, Elaine, Jennifer, Ruby, Tom. Was that Tom?
Everybody
yes,
loves
Tom.
hot.
A lot,
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah, well, okay. That's the reason why I use, this is from my garden. This is serrano. You can use jalapeno, serrano, or Thai chili. Thai chili is harder than serrano and jalapeno. So I use Thai chili, but this is my garden. I just finished harvesting my Thai chili, but this is the only one that left on the vine. So I cut it up, cut it up like this, okay? And this is the chili. You don't want to use too much, okay? If you like hot and spicy food, by all means, use 3 or 4 Thai chili or 2 jalapeno or serrano, okay? But I know that some of you cannot do it, cannot take it. And then I have jicama, okay? Jicama, this is jicama. Jicama is very, very popular in Asia, all over Asia, and also Mexican cuisine. You peel it and I slice it into thin slices like this, okay? I thinly slice this, and then I will also julienne, okay? Julienne this, look at that, look at this, okay? I julienne this, and I put it right here. And I line them all up, and I go 1, 2, 3, okay? Look at how fast you can cut it. And very, very uniform. Look at that. Every single dice exactly the same size, okay? And everything is done. We also have jicama, because you know why jicama is good? If you can find fresh water chestnut, use fresh water chestnut. Otherwise, use jicama. Jicama is available quite many months of the year. And also, it is very sweet. You can pickle the jicama. You can use jicama to stir fry. You can use all kinds of stuff. Mushroom. This mushroom, I soak it. I boil it in soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, and ginger and green onion, okay? And I slice this 1, 2. You see? Look at that. You can tell this is soaked and boiled. Can see the color, nice and golden brown. That means it's already very tasty. You can put it in your mouth. You can actually eat it as a snack. Beautiful. I love it. I'm quite sure when Lorraine in Hong Kong, when she cooked, not just soaking it, but she actually cooked this and put in the fridge ahead of time. And I put it right here. Okay. Now I have corn. I have all of the ingredients. I also have got onion. Cut up some, dice some onion, and I have edamame because I want to have healthy eating. So these are the original one in the recipe, okay? But I want to show you something else. If you can find Chinese long beans like this, look at that. It's called the Yak Long Bean. Some of them are about this long, about a yard. And what you do is, this is the long bean. This is actually quite common in this recipe. The reason why I did not put this in the original recipe is because I'm afraid this is not always in season. But now I can find it in the supermarket. So go to any Asian store and in the produce department, you can find this long beans, okay? I cut this into dice like this, look at that. I go 1, 2. This is also really good. With this and pickled radish, you can make omelet out of this. Okay, you can make omelet. It's really, really good. So I will put this right over here. That's the beauty of a Chinese chef knife. You can use this as a spatula to transfer food. So I add this, but I also add this. 中國芹菜, 中式芹菜, Chinese parsley. Look at that. This is a lot stronger than the regular celery. Okay, this is the Asian or the Chinese celery, and I use this when I make soup stock. I always use this. I line them all up. I line them all up. I line them up. I stack them all up. I stack them up. This is how I save time. I go 1. See? You see? Okay.
And meanwhile, some people ask you, can you use like regular beans instead of the string bean? I think. Or the long
of course,
bean.
regular bean is fine. Regular bean will be fine. You just, the thing is, this one, the good thing about this is this one got a really interesting texture. The regular bean, you can also use regular, use regular bean, no problem at all. And then now I have, this are extra, okay? I have long beans. I have celery, okay? Celery and long bean. I also have carrot to give the color and texture contrast. I also have chopped ginger, look at that. So this is what I did. Sometimes when you go to a restaurant, order the same recipe, they give you typical recipe. But when you do it at home, you can be creative. You can use your imagination, whatever you have. I also add 2 more things, everybody's favorite. 蝦米, 臘腸, look at that. Chinese sausage, and also dry shrimp. So now these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items I added in the original recipe, just to show you cooking is so wonderful. Just use your imagination, just enjoy. Nobody can say, hey, this is not right. Always, always follow your instinct, okay? Any other question?
Like, where are the Chinese olives? Like, they want to see it again. Like,
Chinese olive. Also, almost
Here.
forget Chinese olive. This is Chinese olive. Looks like this. Look at that. You can buy them in Asian store. It actually is really good. When I do fried rice, I just break it up like this. I break it up like this. Okay, I just break it up. I break it up. I break this up, and then I put it in my fried rice. Or when I steam fish, Lauren remind me when she was in Hong Kong cooking for her mom. She actually, when she steamed fish, she used the olive. This is actually fermented, salted black olive. Okay. And then this would really make it very unique. Okay.
So the key is to cut everything into like little cubes,
yes,
right?
Dice, because you make it into a sauce. Okay. You use it as a sauce. That's the reason why. First, if I have dry shrimp and Chinese sausage, I'll put it in first because I want to cook this first before I put the, okay. I stir fry this first, okay? Very little oil. I use very little oil to cook, okay? And then Things that take longer to cook, long bean and ginger takes longer to cook. Put long bean and ginger. Carrot and long bean, I put it in, okay? And then jicama and onion takes a little bit longer to cook. We put it in, okay? So this is how you do it. And fermented or salted or pickled radish, I also put it right here, okay? Put it in. And then I stir fry. I like the Chinese celery so much, so I don't want to waste the Chinese celery. I put it more Chinese celery. I put more Chinese celery. So that means even though I give you the recipe, the cooking part, you should be very, very creative. Follow your own instinct. I use a tiny bit of broth, okay? Vegetarian broth or chicken broth, and make sure everything is cooked, okay? Everything is cooked. Look at how beautiful this is, okay? And then, of course, if you like hot and spicy, put a tiny bit of chili right there, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna hold on to this. I only put about one. And then mushroom, okay? Cooked mushroom, and then pressed bean curd. Pressed bean curd, look at that, pressed bean curd. And then lamb seed, okay? Salted, fermented Chinese olive, okay? Just to add the flavor. And then chopped red bell pepper to add color to it. And then the only thing I have left is the edamame. And then the corn. Wow, look at that. Look at how beautiful. Look at the sauce. This is so colorful. This is actually, you know what, a lot better, a lot more ingredient than the traditional badojang. They do not put so much ingredient in there, like I do. This is gourmet. This is for the On Lok fans of On Lok and members of On Lok, and those who are being serviced by On Lok. Look at that. It's so beautiful. And then when it's done, I put the corn and the edamame. Yeah. Edamame, put it right here. So it's so beautiful. And then I'm going to show you the seasoning, the trick of the seasoning, the uniqueness is, let me show you. Let me show you. This is red bean curd, fermented red bean curd, we go lam yu, okay, lam yu. Fermented red bean curd, it looks like this. Look at that. It looks like this, okay? Now I want to show you. Oh, everything is corn today. The principal actor is corn. That's why you see a lot of corn here. When it's in season, cook more, okay? Now, seasoning. A tiny bit of soy sauce, okay? A tiny bit of oyster sauce, and a tiny bit of sesame seed oil. Sesame seed oil, okay? Whoa. If you like hot and spicy food, you can add a tiny bit of chili pepper, okay? Or chili sauce. A tiny bit of sugar, not much. Tiny bit of sugar to enhance the flavor. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to crush this wonderful nam yu, red fermented. This is going to be very, very unique. There is nothing like this in the restaurant. So by all means, share this with your family and friends. Any other questions so far?
Yeah, so the corn is raw, right? It's not like
raw corn.
Raw corn.
Yeah, uncooked.
Okay.
Because it's a principle. This is the lam yu. This is a fermented red bean paste, red bean tofu, red. And then a tiny bit of extra oyster sauce, okay? And that's all I do. Oh, we'll make a special sauce. It's going to be so beautiful, okay? Look at that. This is probably the most unique badojang, unique stir-fry sauce you have ever seen, okay? Let it, basically, I want to make sure the carrot is cooked properly, the onion is cooked. Now, final touch, Sichuan peppercorn. I want to show you the Sichuan peppercorn. Sichuan peppercorn. This is Sichuan peppercorn powder. This is the best Sichuan peppercorn from Chengdu, Sichuan, Hanyuan, Sichuan Peppercorn. It looks like this inside. Let me show you. It looks like this. This is Sichuan Peppercorn, okay? And then I put a tiny bit of powder, Sichuan Peppercorn powder, okay? Oh, this sauce is so beautiful, okay? I use a tiny bit of broth to make a little thickening, okay? Can you see that? Can you see this right over here? Can you see this? You see the liquid right in the middle? I am going to thicken this with a tiny bit of cornstarch. That's why today everything is about corn. Cornstarch, fresh corn, cream of corn.
Yeah,
corn
it looks
sauce.
so beautiful. And
Yeah,
actually,
it's amazing.
one audience said it's perfect for a lettuce wrap.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. The person makes them suggestion. They serve to have a special gift. How's that sound, Stephanie?
Yeah.
Because that is, you know what? This is, you can wrap it up with a burrito.
We actually have a very special winner this time. At the last, our last winner for this show is
okay. That is the last winner.
It's Mary from Ireland. Mary from
Ireland. Whoa, amazing!
It must be 4 a.m. there. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much for joining us because at one point the Yankee Cook Show was in Ireland.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, the sauce. I just want to show you how beautiful this sauce is, okay? This is so beautiful. Look at that. The sauce is ready. Now, this is the final dish. This dish is wonderful. It's babojang. It's corn stir fry. It's basically a egg treasure, I should call egg treasure corn sauce. Okay, let me show you how beautiful this is. Look at that. Look at how beautiful.
Oh, that looks so good. Is that brown rice?
Yeah, I use brown rice because I think I encourage people to eat more brown rice. That's the reason why I use brown rice. And then I want to make sure this is beautiful too. Look at that. I want to make it so beautiful. Look at that. Very, very simple. Okay. Now, so today, look at that. I have shown you to make it more interesting. I want to have some extra corns on the side because I love the raw corn. I can eat it. Okay.
Wow.
I have this pearl, just like pearl. I put the corn right here. Okay. Look how beautiful. You see? So today, what I have done is to show you something that everybody can make at home. And then everybody can enjoy it. Okay.
Yay. So, wow, that looks so good.
Look at that. It is so wonderful. So today we have made suk mai ye zhap gao, means coconut corn pudding. Okay, coconut corn pudding. And then also have made a fish fillet with cream of corn sauce. And then this particular one, egg precious or egg treasure corn stir fry. You can put it over rice or spaghetti or noodle. It is delicious because you got the Sichuan peppercorn, you got the nam yu, you got the olive. It is very, very good. I would like to remind all of you, please enjoy joining us and join us and log in for each month, the first Thursday at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Is it 4 o'clock? Yeah, 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock Pacific time, yes.
4 o'clock Pacific time. On Lok, Yan Can Cook with On Lok, where embrace life.
We're seniors embrace life.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Embrace life. And of course, for more information about the book or the spatula and or the knife or more recipe, visit yancancook.com, the website, and also youtube.com /C Yan Can Cook, or Instagram or Facebook Chef Martin Yan. Today,
Yes.
once again, I want to remind you of one more again. Yan can cook with On Lok.
Thank you, Chef Yan. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I would like to just give a last call out for please join us next time. It's August 4th, also 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And thank you, Chef Yan, for this. I love corn, actually. I just had a lot of
I love
barbecue corn the last weekend. Thank you very much. And
before I forget, I want to make sure next month we're celebrating Moon Autumn Festival, okay, with moon cake. Okay, we show people how to make moon cake, so make sure you do not miss it next time. We'll show you how to use different filling to make moon cake. Okay,
that's
so
right. That's
next
right.
year we celebrate Mid-Autumn Festival. 8月15.
That's my childhood favorite festival, actually,
Oh,
with all this
definitely.
lantern and great
lantern.
food. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of wonderful a moon cake like this. Look at how beautiful the moon cake. Look at that, the moon cake. This is what we're gonna share with everybody in the next Yan Can Cook with On Lok.
Yes, can we? Yeah, so I'm gonna so next time is August 4th, and please visit our website for recipe and record. We will have this recording next week. onlok.org/Yan Can Cook with On Lok, or you can also Google us. And also a shout out to Grace Lee, because she is taking her vacation, but she still log in and check out your cooking. Thank you very much for showing up also. And thank you all of you guys for coming in this time. And we will see you next time in August. Thank you. And congratulations on your James Beard Award and all the winners. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Be safe, be healthy, and be happy.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next month. Bye.
Bye-bye.